Welcome back. The Buddy Cruise does amazing things for local families and families all over the country with special needs. Here's Buddy Cruise board member Troy McClain. Troy McClain, good to see you. And by the way, thank you for dressing down. I appreciate it. I'm cash, you're cash. We look good, man.
Dave, I sure do appreciate it myself. By the way, a lot of people talk about suits. Hey, you got to wear the suit, you got to wear the suit. And I say, hey, boots before suits.
I like it. I got some boots too right now. Boots before, we're like twins, man. This is great. All right, so you're involved in so many wonderful endeavors as a philanthropist. Buddy Cruise, we're going to spend time talking about. But people are looking at you right now going, I know this guy. Well, I've seen this guy. And that's because you were on a very famous TV show, The Apprentice, Season 1 finalist. That was a good experience for you.
It was an amazing experience. Literally, my life was 10 miles to the left and 10 miles to the right. And I spent most of my time mending fences or skinning my fist on something other than a contract. But the first season of The Apprentice had just catapulted us into the global market. And I really decided that if I ever was given that chance, that I would give it back. And the best way to get ahead is to give back. And so Trump certainly introduced us to the world, and it's our job to introduce the world to philanthropy.
I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't at least ask one Apprentice follow-up, and there's like a million running through my head. You probably get asked about Trump's hair all the time. It's real?
It is real. Okay. I have ran my fingers through. He really actually makes fun of my hair more than I make fun of his.
Yours is good and not orange and weird.
I asked him that. I said, Mr. Trump, I said, just try to spike it a little bit.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about Buddy Cruise. We just had one that just took off, and it was a great experience. We've got another one to talk about next year, but tell us about it.
The Buddy Cruise is phenomenal. My kid sister is profoundly deaf. She's developmentally delayed. And so many times over the years, people would categorize her into one category or the other, and they weren't inclusive. And I thought to myself, what if we got involved in an inclusive community that allowed us to express ourselves and be a part of a family? And that's what the Buddy Cruise is all about. The Buddy Cruise is about giving back, creating exclusive opportunities for inclusive special needs community. And we just got off the cruise. Phenomenal. We had 5 days of education, inspiration, motivation, and more importantly, direction.
Okay, give me some of the specifics. What goes on? I know you just mentioned some of the things, but talk specifically, like what is the day-to-day on the cruise?
The day-to-day on the cruise, so first let me back you up. Pam and Jorge Arnoldson founded the Buddy Cruise. And they founded the Buddy Cruise because what they discovered is that 86% of all families with special needs never take a vacation. A couple reasons why. Either shame, embarrassment, they don't think that the rest of the community understands their child, and also they don't think that I should include them. If you look at that, 86% of the families that don't take a vacation also have a high percentage of ending up in divorce. Well, when divorce is 50-50 anyways, imagine having a special needs child and being embarrassed. Imagine having a special needs child and thinking, nobody understands. Pam and Jorge Arnoldson said, let's do something to change this. And let's launch a cruise to where we can have an inclusive opportunity where the families work together and where we introduce the world to special needs. It's important to note that special needs children need a schedule, and they need to follow a schedule and a routine day by day, minute by minute. Well, where can you take a vacation that has a schedule? Cruise ship.
Yeah, sure. The frozen yogurt station every 20 minutes. Yeah, right. That's the schedule that my family all keeps too. I would imagine for these kids and for these families, it must be great to be around people going through some of the same things, but not in in a therapeutic community or a school community, in a place where you can have fun, right?
That's right. So what happens on these cruise ships is the cruise lifestyle. But what we have is we have a village community that understands and supports and endorses your feelings, understands who you are, understands who your child is, and then supports you by being there. If you want to take a vacation and you just want to go across the ship and be alone, we have a community that will help look out for your child, that will help look out, because community supports community. But also, if you want to experience life at its grandest in this moment of time, you're on a ship for 5 to 7 days where you're being celebrated for being different, not being made fun of.
That's great. That's great. All right, so we just had one. When is the next one? Where does it take off? How can people get the information?
The information, but we just had one, and again, I'm running on a high because it was absolutely amazing. The next one is going to be October 2016. You register at buddycruise.com. buddycruise.com, or you can call, and I'll give you the number. It's 877-239-2789.
And even though we've got until October 2016, let's not wait until October, right?
Do not wait.
Right.
When Pam and Jorge Arnoldson originally started this, there were 6 families. This year, there's 300 families. We go through Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean gives a donation back to the Buddy Cruise, and we sell out. This year, we were close to selling out. Next year, we'll be over the top, thanks to your help.
That's so incredible. What a great cause. Are only special needs families invited, or can any family go? How does that work?
I love that question. It's all inclusive. We have now found that the staff at the Royal Caribbean will purposely book their schedules when we're traveling. We have regular family members who just want to be a part of the movement, and they book their vacations so that the credit goes to Buddy Cruise when they book the Royal Caribbean, so anyone can go. It's inclusive. 8 to 80, it doesn't matter.
That's great. Fantastic. As we say goodbye, are you still in touch with your Apprentice co-stars? You still talk to any of them? Hang out?
I do. I still talk to him. I still talk to the one that's got the floppy hair.
You do? You still talk to Trump, huh?
I do. He's actually supposed to be here in South Florida. He's making a run on Rubio's doorstep. So.
Yeah, man. He's a busy guy these days.
He is.
Yeah. All right. Well, so good to see you, Troy. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing so many great things. You have a website too, right?
I do have a website, yes. It's troymcclain.com. I answer all my own emails. Look forward to hearing from you all.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you very much.
You got it, man.